Hi guys. It is coming into Tuesday. Well, it is Tuesday, early Tuesday, just after midnight, coming up on 1 o'clock. Um, Finally getting around to doing my scrapbusting Saturday on a Tuesday. Now, to be fair, as I've said in previous videos, I've not been feeling well. Both mentally and physically. So I'm just kind of like trying to trudge along. Melina Pilot is still out and about. She is finally home, but there's still a lot of family things going on. So she did just do a live video with her mom today, but and she's did her video for the collab that they're working on. In that video she did indicate that she's going to be stepping back and doing less and less videos. She did not say which one she's cutting out. I'm hoping it's not going to be her M's Scrapbusters. I've been missing them. We are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks without an M's Scrapbusters, and I miss them, but it is what it is, and I always fully support people who recognize where they're at and have the strength to step back from that. So I'm cool. I hope she comes back, but I understand if she doesn't. So what Gail did last week was a rerun of a previous Roxy Creations, in which case where she took different types of paper and created what she called a collage booklet. So it's just a little book put together with different types of paper designed to go with the journal or in the journal, so that the person that gets it can then use those papers to do additional collage in their journal, or whatever they want to do with it. So I do still have this stack of paper still sitting here from, what was I doing? I can't remember what I was doing off the top of my head. Oh, I was doing Roxy's challenge, doing hinged pages. That's right. So I'm just kind of going through this. I'm just going to kind of take one of each page that's in here. So making little journals. So I got one of each. Because this is thick paper, this is from my Atlas, I'm going to go ahead and use this as my covers. I don't need them to be pretty because I don't. So you're going to fold your pages. So long side, short side. You're going to fold on the long edge on each of your pages. This will be easier because it's a little more obvious that it's rectangular. So long way. You're going to fold short end to short end. You can use a ruler. I mean, a cutting machine. A guillotine or a paper cutter, pair of scissors, whatever you choose. Well, you can hear the difference in the paper just by how they sound when they tear. But in the vein of junk journaling, you want the tear, right? This is going to tear. This paper is very fragile. It's very thin. You hear how quiet that was? And I will be creating 2, even though I only need one for my idea book, or for the challenge book. I mean, the challenge books are they are my idea books as well, right? So you're folding and splitting. Folding and splitting. And again, you're making 2 different piles. You'll see how easily this turns into like a mass mate. I'm going to fold this, excuse me, back on itself just because it is a thin piece of paper as well. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside. And then with these, you're going to fold each one of them again in half. And then, like I said, because this is thicker paper, this is what I'm going to use as a cover. But if you want it to be more decorative, use a digi-kit, print it on cardstock, a piece of scrapbook paper, whatever it is that, whatever you like. This would go good in like a steampunk journal, a traveler's journal, because it is a map. And you're going to stack these up in random fashion. And you can do as many pages as you want. Okay. Just stacking your papers. And put that in the center of your book. Okay. And make sure your center is well up in there. Clip your pages. I'm going to go ahead and do these because I got to get, when I get my hole puncher thingy bobber. I don't want to take it down, do one, and then put it back. So I'm just gonna. So this would either be the front of this one or that could be the front. But then the inside, your inside is upside down. You just kind of have to decide what you prefer there. Just stacking. Sorry, I didn't realize I was off camera. And I do tend to go kitty corner. On really thick journals, I'll actually do 4 and 4. I'll do 2 on this side, 2 top, 2 bottom. Get my needle out so I can move that out of the way. Cut. We're going to move this out here. You don't need a cradle. Now that I remember what it's called. You could do it old school. Like so. You have a book and you just open it and stick this in like this. Squish it down in there. And then, you punch your holes. That's how I did it before I found this on Amazon. I like this because this is V-shaped. Can't really tell, but it fits right in there, and then you can squish. And I'm just going to do two holes at 4 there, and this is 20, so 16. So at 4 and 16. It is a little closer to the bottom than it is to the top. And that's just because this sits at like 20 and a half. So that paper that I put in there has the number marks for a 3-hole and a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. Sorry, the 3-hole and 5-hole pamphlet stitch on a standard 6x9 half page journal. Just getting some mess. Get some thread out of there. Okay. I need to move my ruler. I keep stabbing myself. Okay. Thread your needle. We're going to be tying on the outside. And because there's only 2 holes, you're going to start on the outside. So you're going to go through the hole on the outside, back through the hole from the inside. Okay, and again, number 2, put my needle away. Now this is where you get to decide, because you can do that so that this can untie and you can pull the whole thing apart. You can knot it so that it doesn't come apart until you're ready to. It can stay knotted, and then you'll just tear pieces out of it as the new user. It's really kind of personal choice. Okay, well, I just dropped the one of my paper clips. Okay, then you're going to take this and you're going to retrain this so that you can see the difference between how much this closes versus how little that one does. And also, with these being in a journal, as they smash down, they actually will, go even further. book back out here. So just a simple little project for Scrappy Saturday with Gail. Just got to get to the right one here. Last week she did collage book covers, which you can't really do a book cover for starters. But I'm going to go back and I will collage this page off camera, as well as all of these days that we've missed with Melina, just so that the pages are decorated. But I'll go through and collage those with different materials. But I'm not going to do that right this moment. So this is week 22. Put that 21 back on there. So this is week 22. Scrapbusting with Gail. Scrappy Saturday on a Tuesday. But we did it. So stay tuned. I'm slowly getting back into the swing of my life. But thanks for tuning in, and we will talk to you in the next video. Bye. Oh, I gotta turn the mouse on. Bye.